Hello! I'm going to try something new. We're going to, instead of doing the books all together at the end of the month, we're going to try to do them as I read them, because I realized my thoughts will be clearest then. So we're going to do the first one of those right now. I read a book about Benjamin Franklin. Here's an excerpt from a letter from John Adams to Dr. Benjamin Rush. The history of our revolution will be one continued lie, from one end to the other. The essence of the whole will be that Dr. Franklin's electrical rod smote the earth, and out sprang General Washington, that Franklin electrified him with his rod, and thenceforward those two conducted all the policy, negotiations, legislation, and war. Now you might think that John Adams is being a prima donna, which, yeah, but also this book, Benjamin Franklin, by Edmund S. Morgan. This is the book, Benjamin Franklin, by Edmund S. Morgan. Here's the problem. This book has a lot of good information in it. I learned a lot in it about different points where Franklin had challenges to overcome, his different personal relationships with a number of notables, some of the specifics of his work prior to the Revolution to create a stronger union between Britain and the American colonies. This book also fails in one of the most fundamental ways that a biopic can, or a biography can. Morgan gets caught up in his subject. In this book, Franklin sometimes misjudges his decisions. He weighs information incorrectly, but he has no flaws. That just doesn't make sense. I mean, come on, let's talk to each other right now. Everyone has flaws. But not only does he not have flaws, any interpersonal issues are invariably the other person's fault, according to Morgan. Franklin was, especially once we get to the age of the Revolution, Franklin was undoubtedly the most potent diplomat that we had. He undoubtedly did most of the heavy lifting, especially with France. That was not the only diplomatic effort that happened. Other people's diplomatic efforts are given side notes, are poo-pooed. Franklin's were most important. Franklin did not do all of it by himself. Furthermore, it appears that in this book that Franklin was responsible for all the good that the Continental Congress did during the Revolution. There were many men, very capable men, and some women too, working very, very hard, and just straining themselves. Not according to this book, though. According to this book, Congress was exclusively stealing, or wasting money, or falling for hucksters. Things that Congress did do. The Continental Congress had a lot of problems. It also managed to get it done. Franklin is a tremendously interesting character, but interesting in his flaws as well as his successes, as well as his virtues. And because of that, it's a good read, but you need to know something of Franklin, or you need to immediately follow up with some counterpoint of Franklin's weaknesses, because this does not give a complete picture of a man. That's the basics of my thought on this. The writing was excellent. The organization was a little jumpy because he wanted to mention things that happened later, tie them to things that happened earlier. It hopped around a little bit. Not terribly, but in the first chapter or so, it definitely affected my reading. That's my thoughts on this book. If you've watched this video, tell me how you found me. Tell me what I can do to get better. This is a new kind of video for me. What kinds of things should I focus on? And other than that, I'll catch you guys next time. I'm not even going to tell you to like and subscribe. Just tell me. Tell me how to be better. That's what I want to know, because I'm new to this. All right. Bye-bye.